How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical, this is Rimworld, let's get to it. So today the name of the game is to try and get some of this bug meat. The temperatures are still going up, I don't think we really burnt enough to be honest. Let's have a look if what sort of damage has been done. Not a lot in all honesty. Okay, let's go on to speed 3, but yeah, this is the name of the game to try and sort this. I'm hoping the fire's going to keep spreading, so hopefully we can send in everyone with guns eventually. Bit nervous just through the size of this. It seems like we've dug in as deep as possible, so we shouldn't have too many problems. The problem is the heat stroke just isn't doing enough. Now, especially with the temperature starting to go down. There's no really safe access for one of our colonists to actually come in here and start setting things on fire, which is a bit disappointing. Obviously, we don't want that heat stroke to start to come down. Trying to look if there is anything, but yeah, it's pretty much the name of the game. Everything else, let's turn these turrets off to save a little bit of electric. Not that it's really bothering us too much. Other than that, everyone is sort of getting around or about their business. Hunter needs ranged weapon. Chieftain, yep, you are right, game. Not that we're actually doing that at the minute. Yeah, we still have the remnants of that mech cluster that we dealt with. We'll probably just wait until a raid comes down and beats that for us. We have got our kill box that we're slowly starting to sort out. You know what I mean? It's slowly, I mean really slow. However, we have obviously queued up a lot more blocks to be able to build that. Okay, the temperature's gone down like tons in here now. So the heat stroke is still going up. Alright, they've all gone down through it. There's a couple that haven't. Okay, so this is probably our time to strike. So Maya's going to come down here now, because while they're actually incapable of getting up, don't hold open but allow. I'll ban that door. Oh, she's got an EMP launcher. Who did I bring? I think I brought Chieftain. Trying to disallow these at the same time. As you can see, everyone wants to quickly run in. Just go get the Molotov cocktails. That'll be enough. Alright, then come back down here. So we want to be able to throw a couple of these before they get back up. Because actually it's only going to take one or two of them. Ah, see, they got up. Weren't quite quick enough. Just having Maya sort of just hold this position just for a moment. See, everyone else is repairing the walls and whatnot, which isn't a massive problem. Maya, go about your day. Is the heat stroke just gone down on all of them then? Yes. Oh, jeez. Big problem, big problem. As long as we keep repairing that bit, we should be fine. So what I will do, actually, is I'm going to wake up Maya again just to really agitate her. And what we'll do, I think tonight, is... I think it was Chieftain that done it. Is we'll get two people to burn this and really make it a furnace. We might not get all the bug meat that we want, but it's really, really imperative that we actually sort this out and start burning it all. Similarly, let's get rid of the home zone from all this. It's basically where we've been building all the walls and stuff that it automatically turns into a home zone. Which ain't a massive problem, but it's just frustrating every time I allow these doors. Obviously, our colonists want to come down to Boogie Town. Two colonists should be able to set this on fire quite well. Psychic smooth on males. It's about time Cassandra was a little bit nice to us, I suppose. Come on, buggies. Go to sleep. Go to sleep away from all the doors. Okay, I'm going to allow them. And I'm going to allow them. Draft Maya. She can come down here. And then Chieftain can come here. Right, now let's go on speed 3. Maya, come down here. Chieftain, come here. Right, no, just fire at the wood, because if she hits the bugs, they'll automatically aggro. We're just getting 2 people just so we can make sure we can spread as much fire as possible. I want to make sure I'm manually clicking everything, so nothing weird happens. Don't know how much of this we're going to be able to get away. There's a bug up already. It's alright, Chieftain's okay. Jump him there. And then... just seeing if there's any other angle. No, you're going to have to try and come back down. What is your health? That's not going to be enough in itself. Can you, like, get a shot down there? Sort of readjust my headphones. If you can get a shot down there just to, like, spread it out, that'd be great. Okay, get out. No, they're not aggro. I'm checking the temperature so Maya doesn't... Right, Chieftain, you can go away. Didn't really have the impact I wanted. Right, Maya, just make sure you're spreading this fire. I'm watching these bugs. Luckily, they've all gone miles away from Maya, which is probably the chance we want, to be fair. Watching the temperature so then Maya doesn't get... Alright, you're going to have to... I'm going to hold open that door. Because that door's going to be destroyed if anyone comes at it anyway, because it's only at 27%. But with that, Maya can just stand 1 step back. I want you firing right over here, Maya. I want to spread this fire as much as possible. I think this is possibly enough, but let's get like 1 or 2 more shots. Because we said that last time and then that didn't come to fruition. 70 degrees. Is Maya starting to get heat stroke at this point? Nope. Okay, let's make sure we burn this wooden strip up the top here. Sorry we've had to focus on this a little bit, but bug meat does do a lot for us. Okay, I think this is hot enough. Right, now let's get out. Actually, we might as well shut that door. We've got the time to. So Maya just has to step on it, then step out. And then we can get back to business, improving the colony, loving life in general. Just disallowing all them doors, just in case anyone tries to do something funky-dunky. And there we have it. Chieftain, are you okay? Like, I'm really sorry about that. I thought that was going to go better than what it did. Let's go on to speed 3. So this room is shooting up in temperature, currently 140, 150. And this is... Oh, I thought the fire looked like it was going out. It is, it is. And what is the heat stroke on people? I wonder if the room's just too big. So the heat stroke's really high at the moment and the temperature of the room still is going up. So I wonder if we can at least get them incapacitated to the point where they like... Yeah, look, a lot of them can't get up. So that's perfect. So let's get Chieftain to come back down here. It's still quite hot. They might die. We need that to get to 100% before they die. Temperatures are still... Chieftain, go about your business. I'll wait until the heat stroke starts going down. This might be hot enough. It's currently 150. The problem is we don't want to go in because otherwise one of our characters will hit the floor. I think we've got it though. The problem we'll have now is... There we go. So a load has died. The problem we have now is there's still some walking around. Now... We should be okay. We've got 2 people that have stun. The problem is we can't actually enter this room yet. We do need to be aware that these hives can still then chuck out things. But look at all this bug meat we can potentially get if we can get in here. Like, I think we can all agree. Even the insect jelly, we can sell it or do whatever we want there. So what I'm doing is I'm just double clicking everything, but everything has to be on the screen of that thing that you want to double click, if that makes sense. There we go. So when the temperature probably gets to about 70, we're going to come in, but we are going to tell all the boys and girls to come down. Just in case anything funky-dunky happens. Sorry, I just had to reset my timer as it just sort of started counting backwards and only just realised. But that's not why you're here. You're not here for that incompetence. Did you just spawn? No, you've got serious heat stroke though. Still going up. Once it gets 70, we'll send everyone down. And then we'll have to quickly destroy the hives and stuff like that. Most of them have like 4 days to reproduce. 1 or 2 are on like 1 day. But I think this worked relatively okay. Sort of. Problem is we just didn't burn enough. That was the problem that we came under. Alright, we're at 80 degrees. Let's go on speed 3. Because once we do this, we're going to have so much bug meat that is really good for the colony. Is heat stroke going up or going down? Staying about steady, isn't it? At 35, not really moving. Okay, let's send the gun squad in. Yeah, I will hold open. I should probably tell Maya to go get an assault rifle. And Chieftain go get... I don't really want you using... Yeah, Chieftain just uses a sniper rifle. When they've equipped them, we'll grab everyone. Let's make sure everyone has the best weapons possible. Just so nothing silly happens. Dog still got his sword. Perfect, perfect. Did Whistler? Yeah, Whistler's got a gun. I'm just panicking because dealing with bugs... It only takes one thing to go wrong and then you're in a world of trouble. Yaks join? How many yaks? Yeah, we'll just slaughter them. Okay. Stunt. Would have preferred you waiting for everyone else, but that's okay. I'm just making sure everyone's on fire at will. Alright, stun the big boy. Luckily we've got lots of stuns. This should have waited for everyone. So sort of my mistake. Pretty much is my mistake, but I feel better saying sort of. Combat command. Where's Dog? Dog is on the way. Oh, don't let Aisha go down. We've only just got her back. Oh, they're all dealt with. Thanks, Aisha. Just checking that there's no more alive. They look to be all done. So then what we'll do is we'll move the crew down and we'll just use melee. Seems a bit redundant shooting like this. That being said, I think this one was the next one to reproduce, yeah, in 23 hours. So we'll keep everyone together. I was saying that, they're actually destroying it pretty quickly. So let's just keep everyone together, just in case something happens. Because all it will take is for like 3 bugs to spawn in all at the same time, and then we're in a world of trouble just because I haven't paid attention properly. Is that everything? That's everything. That, I want to say a roaring success, but yeah, why not? It was a roaring success, party people. What we'll do is we'll get people that aren't eating to start hauling, and we are living the dream once more, party people. Who doubted this colony? Who did it? Put your hands up. I did it, so I should probably put my hand up. There we go. A load of bug meat. Purple, haul, Komodo. Haul. Yeah, don't worry about that one spot to mine. Hauling all this is a massive priority. The cooks are going to be busy, busy bees. Yeah, I should have just made sure Dog came down there first. Anyway, what are we doing today? We didn't even get to that point. Now, sorting out them bugs and getting all that bug meat is just too important. There we go. So we're getting cut down so then we can make more space for it. Perfect, perfect. Can I expand this stockpile? Probably expand it just a little bit. And then we could make... Saying that, I don't think it's going to unpause though, that's the thing. Unpause at 5,000 because we're always going to want this filled. Because this is our money maker. This seems a bit OTT, but we always want the maximum around because it's just easy to sell it. And because we have so much. Shields is finished. We don't need shields anymore, so let's jump back into... Did we do Starflight? Bioregeneration, but then we worked out we need Glitter World. I think the armor is what we were going with, just making sure people are a little bit stronger. The people that are up at the moment, can they come down? Is it just the one person? Come on down to Bugtown! This insect jelly, I want to make sure that it's not going to come into this stockpile. Because it doesn't need refrigeration or anything like that. Raw food, animal products, insect jelly. And then insect jelly should come up there. It's another source of something to sell as well. That's actually, it does actually yield quite good. Alright, we do need to, I might wake Dog up, start butchering. They're in good mood, so I don't mind doing this, but actually we do need to get on with the cooking. Who else is a cook that can help? Is it just you two? Okay, we're going to need another cook just for the time being. I think Maya, we can come away from growing just for the moment. And this is just to make sure we don't have the same problems that we did before, where actually we waste all of this bug meat. Because the more stuff that this bug meat is in, the better it's going to be for the colony, because it's the best mood boost we can get. This is the most amount of bugs that we've got probably in this colony, so it makes sense to obviously put maximum effort in. Let's make sure everyone is hauling. We'll probably miss like a couple just because there is so many. But at least if we can make a conscious effort to try and make the most of this. At the end of the day, avoiding mood breaks is the priority always. So any form of like added thing that we can do. I'm going to go back to turning this grow zone off. Don't allow sowing, so it will still get harvested, but no more will be grown for the time being. Solar flare is really not what we want. In the middle of trying to cook all this. But it's okay. Problem is the bug meat's going in here. We could freeze this. Which would have 2 trains of thought because bugs wouldn't grow. It could be a backup to this, but really it's a lot of electric we're pumping out in the first place. But we just got to ride this through, to be fair. At the end of the day, everything in here will spoil anyway. Okay, hauling is starting to get done down here. Very, very, very slowly, but it is getting done. Yaks are wandering away. I'm okay with that. Cotton is ready to be harvested. Lovely. Just means we can make armor and stuff like that. How is steel coming along? Much better, much better. How much is over here? Okay. Because that's the only thing that stalls us massively at the moment is if we get low on steel. Shooting Frenzy purple. Just need the solar flare to go away and then we're back in business. How long until this insect? So the insect meat spoils in 2 days and a lot of these are going to spoil in like a couple of hours. So yeah, we need to get onto the butchering really. No, we need to do some butchering, sorry. You're in a really good mood, so I'm going to put you through this. But if we can butcher, we can hold the meat a little bit longer than we can. All that. Everyone's asleep. Sorry, T. What is your tiredness? No, get up. Start cooking. My tiredness. Yep. Start cooking. Sorry, this is all hands on deck. We don't want to waste stuff like all this food and stuff like that. It's just too valuable. Too valuable. How long does this... Is there any fungus in here? I'm tempted to sort of freeze this room. Well, I mean, we've got the power. What I mean like that, I don't mean like, I've got the power. I mean like, we've got the electric, we've got the resources. Another thing this does do, if we can keep it below temperature, means infestations won't spawn in here. Chris, can you come and build this? We're going to lose so much meat, and we have the potential to, like, yeah, to, like, see us over for so long. I think we would be silly to not at least try. I was making sure I put the cooler the right way in them. And like I said, again, if we can get this, I can't remember what it is. I think it's below -10. Bugs won't spawn in a room because it'd be too cold. Chris, are you still doing this? No. Need component. Who was doing this? Whistler. Okay. Didn't realise we were that behind on components. How many components do we need to do this? And we're only making like one at a time, aren't we? Oh, that's painful. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. We're trying to go as quick as possible, like food-wise. I am going to double this, so we'll go 280, 120. Then we'll do the same here. 280, 120. Just because the combination of bug meat and fungus is quite good. Well, I know people said in the past about hunting, but sort of it is a bit of a time sink having to keep doing that, though. That's the only problem. Tempted whether to get another fabrication bench up, but I don't actually think we've got a strong enough workforce to actually do that. Yeah, there we go. Some meat starting to rot away. I mean, how much have we actually got in here? Okay. How many fine meals? Not tons. I mean, survival meals don't really need to be frozen anyway, do they? I don't think we can go quicker, that's the problem. Yeah, a lot of this is spoilt now. I mean, we got the most out of it. I mean, we can't really make this freezer any bigger than what it is. It's just with the amount of fungus that we've got. So how many of these meals have we got? Tea, get tea on there. Get Maya on there. Get dog on there. I know I'm working them hard, but the more of this bug meat that we can save, the better. And then it creates spaces as well. I think we've done as best as we could with the... I'll get rid of this because I forgot we are struggling for components at the moment. Not struggling for much in this colony, let's be honest, but we are struggling for components. That's sort of what stalled our action on expanding the medical room. Starvation, tea. Draft undraft, and then it will reset all her whatever she's doing. More insect meat. Mel, can you haul that? Lovely. Dinosaurs cremating. I would rather you start to haul some of this insect meat. Mel, start hauling some insect meat. Nice, nice, nice. Good job, good job, good job. Dinosaur. Mal, I don't care where it goes. Okay, no more space. Maya's champing it. Her mood's dropped dramatically, so draft on draft. How did we get on with making fine meals? Okay, we smashed all that. Okay, we're on like carnivore only, so is that like insect meat only we're on? Chris, can you just eat that? Because it's like a stack of 1. It is so annoying. There we go. Alright, is there any more? Whistler, Whistler, Whistler. Haul that. Yeah, that's fine. We're getting in as quick as we can. No, haul. Getting as quick as we can to get as much of this done. Why have we... Okay, because the turrets are fighting at the axe. I was like, oh my god, why have we been forced on speed 1? What tragicness has happened? But we're okay. A lot of stuff is broken down, or been breaking down this episode, so I think that's where our components have slowly been going as well. Miro's still mining like a champ, so that's good to know. Lots of research and whatnot being done. I'm going to not allow this for a while. Yeah, but then Chris can do some hauling tasks and whatnot and be generally more helpful. Haul that insect meat. Dog, can you haul that insect meat? Yeah, we're being forced on speed 1 just because of them yaks that joined us, which we don't really care too much about. I think we've decided this isn't the playthrough for us and we're going to be determined just to turn into Terminator rather than like... I think Terminator riding in on a yak into war, I don't know if that fills you with fear. What is Maya doing? Maya's sleeping, that's fine. Cue that up to haul. Is smashing it. Chris, can you haul any more insect meat? Let's just make sure as much of that as possible. Hopefully this yak dies in a minute because this speed 1 is painful. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the game shoving you on speed 1, but at the same time I wish you could like override it even if like a button comes up on the screen, do you know what I mean? You are a fool. We are stopping this because you are under attack. Okay, all these dead bodies. Then this insect meat is going to be a big source of money. Sorry, insect jelly is going to be a big source of money. Okay, still got a lot of insect meat in Whistler. You need to start merging. Hauling. As fast as Maya cooks it, we're reloading this. And we've still got more on the way. The problem is I know people are like, these growing zones are massive, but at the same point, it's not like we're getting the traders to actually get rid of it. The plan was obviously get some traders and sell it. Where we haven't been able to get any traders to actually get rid of all this stuff. I'm going to up the fine meals again. Saying that carnivore meals are fine. As long as they're getting made, I think, just because obviously everyone needs rec time and whatnot. I don't want to push them too hard. But at the same point, it's obviously a lot of food. Okay, we're caught up on the butchering, which is good. Aisha's up, so she can start. Haul that. Then haul that. I think we've actually saved like a surprising amount, considering. So like, don't be too down on your boy. Like, we've got some really good meals out of this. 100 fine meals. Could up the fine meals even more though, to be fair. I might do that because it's going to be a case of when we get it. I thought it did. Maybe it was just the other one. Was it just the other one that I upped it? Yeah, fine meals 280. So fine meals 280, and I think it's like 120, 160. 120. Fine meals 280. 280, 120. It's the only thing about having two cook benches. I've got to remember to do it on both of them. But, as we can see, like, Chieftain just had a meal, right? Where is it? 8 fine meal plus 5. 8 cooked insect meat plus 6. Like, the amount of mood boosts that we get is just crazy good. We've still got more insect meat. We're actually making the most of it. So is it a case of we need a better system for next time? Well, it would be okay if we were hitting the traders, but maybe perhaps because we're not hitting the traders, we need to rethink. We could make like a freezer down here just literally for bugs. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do that yet. We don't have any components. Again, we just need a seller. We need a trader to come in. Like, we've even got like 1,400 sitting around. We get a trader and our life changes. Like, dramatically. Not dramatically, that makes it sound really dramatic, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? But we're doing okay. It's just how much better we could be doing. Imira and Komodo. There we go. Back to steel. Whistler, what are you doing now then? Nutricharger. Then what are you doing afterwards? Consuming fine meal. He's the one that's making components. Doing chem fuel. How much more until the chem fuel's done? Not a crazy amount. Expands there, and that. Like, the next time a trader comes round, oh boy, are we going to make, like, an absolute mint. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.